All right, time now to go behind the story featuring the leading voice on one of today's top topics.
And tonight we want to welcome in John DiPlacido and Jim Dedad with the Millcreek Government Study. Gentlemen, thanks for being here.
Thanks for
We
inviting us.
appreciate that. Jim, I'll start with you if I can talk here. As the treasurer, man, you've got a lot going on with this when it comes to the financials you were looking at. What is it you want to report to us tonight, and what can you tell the Millcreek taxpayers?
Well, there's been a lot of questions about, is this going to cost money, a change in the form of government, our recommendation, or are we going to save money? And, from our study, in the form of costing money, changing the what we currently have as the supervisors in place that do the executive portion. They actually run the township, but then they do the legislative portion where they're making the rules and the policies. So if we take their combined salaries, which is over $300,000 with benefits, and that's divvied up to stipend-only supervisors, which our recommendation is go to 5, and their maximum stipend is $8,400
Yeah.
some change, and then use the rest of that money to hire a manager. Based on comparison to like-type townships, we see that there will either be a savings. Even if the township has to hire an assistant manager, there could still be a savings, or it might cost a little bit more, but not significant enough to make even a factor in this decision process.
Plus all the savings that this manager would have
Correct.
on the things that go on every day.
Yeah, more effective, efficient
No doubt.
government.
John, you've served on a lot of boards. So what kind of feedback are you getting from the community about how this has gone about?
Actually, pretty positive. I know we've had several town hall meetings, and the response has been great. We've been getting great questions. The people have been informed, but they have other questions, and we're more than happy to answer them. And the questions they ask show that they are informed a little bit, and they just want more clarification. So I'm feeling pretty good about people. We're going to have 2 more town halls, and so we're looking forward to that, to get more people in. And that's our goal right now, is to educate people before they hit the ballot on November 4th.
One of the criticisms that I've heard, John, is that you guys had a predetermined outcome of the government you wanted. That's just not true at all, correct, John?
Absolutely, absolutely. We came in this with an open mind. Matter of fact, we weren't real sure, what to expect on this, and we had our public partners help us through this whole process, and not one predetermined anything. We went through, we saw the different options that we were authorized to look at, only 4 options, and we went through them, did our research, did our meetings with other townships, and everybody came up with the same recommendation, all 7 members.
If I might add, those 4 options, 3 of those 4 involve the mayor, and as another elected official. And we said that's not for a township like Millcreek.
Right.
And so we focused on, well, what's the council manager form of government like? Which is what the 24 of the top 23, because we don't have it currently, 23 of the top 25 second-class townships in Pennsylvania by population use the council manager form of government.
When are those next 2 town halls?
One is October 6th, and that will be at the Erie County Community College, former Villa. And the other one will be October 27th at the First Alliance Church on Zimmerly Road.
John, Jim, thank you guys so much for coming in.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for having us.